As a landscape owner, profitability is important. Thrown objects can cause property damage, and grass collection systems are a hassle. Mulching is a good alternative, and it can be profitable. Hi, I'm Corey, one of the engineers at Wright. Today I'd like to talk to you about how mulching works, the blade options for mulching, and the installation of a Wright mulching system. This is a standard blade with a notched foil with a 1-inch lift, which is a medium lift. This is good for standard side discharge. Not really recommended for mulching, but will work in certain regions. Here I have a aftermarket tooth blade. This has a low lift foil with multiple teeth that are used to mainly chop up leaves. Can also be used for mulching light conditions. We have here a wave blade from Wright Manufacturing. Has a medium lift outside edge, which can also serve for discharging. But for mulching purposes, the foil actually changes from a lift to a downward force, which pulls the grass up and circulates it back into the ground. Another use for this blade is when you have a block-off plate. For going around mulch beds, you put the block-off plate down, it'll start mulching, put the block-off plate back up, and you'll have normal discharge. Only 5 tools are needed to install the mulch kit. Here I have a cordless 1/2-inch impact gun, which is used with a 15/16 socket and a 15/16 wrench to remove and reinstall the blades. A 1/2-inch socket and 1/2-inch wrench is needed to remove both baffles and to reinstall the mulch baffles. And then a 9/16 wrench is needed to install the side block-off plate. First, I'll remove the blades. Now I'll remove the discharge baffle with the 1/2-inch wrench. It's important to keep the hardware. We'll be reusing it on the install for the mulching kit. Now I'll remove the trim side baffle. So now we have everything removed from the deck. Everything's clear. Inspect your box. Check your instructions to make sure that you understand the installation process. And make sure you have all your parts and your hardware and all your pieces needed. First, we'll install the trim side baffle utilizing the existing hardware. We install just the 2 farthest bolts that are the 1-inch long or 3/4 inch long. Leave everything loose. And we'll go to the discharge side, install this baffle. Now we'll grab the center baffle using the 1-inch long bolts. Everything's still loose because we need to connect the 2 center baffles using the hardware provided in the kit. Now I'm ready to install the block-off plate. Using the carriage bolt, you first put the nose in like a grass gobbler and bring the back end over. Put the carriage bolt to the outside first. Put it into this slot. There's a second carriage bolt that goes into the discharge baffle. Now using the 1/2-inch wrench, I'll tighten all the bolts. Using a ratcheting wrench, I'll install these carriage bolts. Now I'm ready to reinstall the blades. Make sure that you have your black washer on the bottom. Your blade is facing down. And we have 5 washers. If you're interested in a mulch kit, contact your local dealer and check the description below for additional information.